Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to review the horror thriller film, Shudder. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. Ben Shaw departs from New York with his new wife Jane for Tokyo, Japan, where Ben works as a photographer. Jane accidentally runs over a young woman while out hiking. Later, they begin to notice enigmatic lights in their pictures. Although the doctor he visits can discover no reason, Ben starts to complain of terrible shoulder ache, and his friends start to notice that he appears bent over. Ben's assistant brings them to her ex-boyfriend, who claims that the lights are spirits, outputs of powerful emotions. They then consult Murasame, a psychic, who Ben quickly dismisses as a hack and refuses to translate. Jane makes the decision to go to the office complex in the picture. She shoots pictures on the office's empty floor where the light has gathered. The girl's ghost appears to her, revealing her identity to be Megumi and the fact that Ben knew her. Ben confesses to Jane that he once dated Megumi, but after the death of her father, she became into a very possessive and obsessive person. Eventually, with the aid of his two pals, he dumped her. Ben has offended Jane, who determines they must locate Megumi. When they get at Megumi's house, they discover her decomposing body. She had used potassium cyanide to commit herself. In another location, Megumi kills Adam and Bruno, two of Ben's buddies. While taking pictures, Adam has his eye pulled out and passes away from shock. Bruno hangs himself by jumping from his apartment. The spirit of Megumi finally attacks Ben and tries to suffocate him. Megumi almost throws Jane out the window before stopping and saving Ben's life. Following Megumi's funeral, Jane and Ben head back to New York. Jane discovers some current pictures of Megumi in an envelope. She discovers other images that Ben, Adam, and Bruno took of them, putting pressure on Megumi. Ben tries to justify it by saying that since all other methods had failed to push Megumi away, Ben didn't want to translate what the psychic had earlier said for this reason. Jane breaks up with Ben, declaring she won't spend the rest of her life with him, disgusted by his previous behavior and understanding that Megumi was attempting to warn her. Ben is furious and starts searching the apartment for Megumi while taking pictures. The camera snaps a picture of him after being thrown across the room, with Megumi perched on his shoulders. Back at the hospital, Ben is being weighed by a nurse, who can see that he weighs 275 pounds, the equivalent of two individuals. He electrocutes himself in an effort to get rid of her. He is reduced to full catatonia and committed to a psychiatric hospital. Megumi can still be seen attached to his back in the final scene, which is a reflection of the door's glass. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.